Hey there, what's up? It's your boy again. Once again, it's time to work bands, you know? And I told you guys once before that I am going to start rolling that transformation into doing this to try something. So let's use the black one, okay? For video purposes. So I'm gonna place this band in between the webbing of my hand, between thumb and index finger. I'm going to go as far as I can because now the purpose is just to go ahead and do this, and it can be blood flow. I feel it in my chest, I feel it in my shoulders. This is what I want to do, right? And for this video, you'll probably see the backside of me. So please, if you can keep your comments to yourself, I'd really appreciate that as far as that goes. So again, that's all I'm doing here, right? And you got to go the other way, right? With the same arm. So I'll come back this way. Now I'm going to go ahead and do that, right? I don't know if you can see this, but I'm going to go here, go as far as I can, and just do this, right? We'll do this for a while. And again, works the shoulders. And the purpose of doing this is because we want to make sure all the muscles in the shoulders, you can't ignore them, right? Can't ignore them, because if you do, now I'm gonna go the other way, because if you do, then all of a sudden, next thing you know, you'll have some kind of muscle imbalance, right? So say like you do some wrist curls. Well, you know, to make sure everything works out right, you gotta have reverse wrist curls, right? Something you gotta think about, something you gotta do, right? So yeah, wrist curls, everyone does this. Now we just gotta do that, okay? So one more time going this way so you know what's going on here. And of course, it's a little tougher going this way, and probably because I know for me, I don't work as much going this way as I do going this way. So, you know, this is why I'm doing this, which is kind of like I'm glad. So that's why I chose this band. You know, it's not heavy, but not too light where I can still get enough work at it, you know? What I'm about to show you next is a little different, okay? So again, do a few more reps here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And I was trying to keep it this way, but you know, it's just strengthening that. So I'm gonna change things up a little bit, because now what I'm gonna do is put the band around almost the elbow area, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put this down here, right? This little elbow area down just below, you know, right here. And now I'm just gonna go like that, okay? Same thing, I'm just going to put the band in a different area, which is probably better to do it that way, you know, rather than way I had it, because I tend to lift my shoulder a little bit. Now I'm just keeping it like this, right? Okay, here we go. Just that way, right? Same thing going the other way. Go ahead and put it down by your elbow, right? Bring it this way, and we're just like that, right? Yeah, I like that. Just like this, right? Thanks you guys for joining me. Thanks for watching, you know. I've done some other band work. If you haven't seen it, by all means, hit the like button, subscribe. There's other videos of me with the band, so hope you like it. Now I'm gonna add a red band to the fray, and here's your red band, okay? Black and red. Gonna braid that for a second. I know some of you guys have probably seen Travis do this. I'm gonna do a little bit differently. So I'm gonna braid this together, and I know you can still see me, right? Just work with me here, okay? So I am going to put the heavier one on the bottom and the lighter one up top. What I mean is I am going to put the black one, in this case, which is the heavy one, around my wrist. The red one's gonna be webbing once again. And I'm gonna do this, but see now, see, it wants to open me up. I just wanna sit there and just work this muscle right here. I know what Travis does is put the thumb on the chin and walk back and that kind of stuff, but At this point, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna sit there. I got something else I wanna show you too. I'm gonna sit there, you know, I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna lean back like this. I wanna commit, and then I wanna sit there and get stretched out. That way I can bring it back like this, because I'm gonna do it with, I'm gonna go ahead and do this with the band, and then I'll show you another exercise to do like this with the weights, okay? So again, I'm just gonna sit there and do this, you know, get a good pump in. This is what I do, knowing I have practice tomorrow, but it's okay, okay? I'm gonna switch hands. So, like I said, I'm getting ready for this tournament coming up, 6 weeks away, Vancouver, Washington. You know, 8-man round robin with this arm. Don't know how it's gonna work out. Super match with Jeff Frank with this arm. Feel very confident with that. So, you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and work this here. You know, feels good. I'm just getting blood into it, you know, just kind of sit there and lean back, you know, or I can just sit there and just kind of do that, you know, but I like to lean back. So, again, I'm gonna go ahead and shift gears here. I'm gonna put this right here, and as I talk to you guys, feel free, you know, to watch what I'm doing. Hope I don't bore you too much. Take it off my Essential Grip from Robert Kelly, by the way. Red Lightning arm wrestler, if you need them, okay? Now, I'm gonna go into my drawer, my top row drawer. I got a pronating drawer, supination drawer. We'll go ahead and take this bad boy out. So, I'm gonna add another 5 pounds here. On this side, 5 on the other, which makes 10. So, what I'm doing here is the fact I want to raise this up, because what I want to do here is walk back, and I'll show you why. So I'm just using this strap I got last weekend from Joseph Drellick. It's just your typical strap. Hook up the carabiner on this end, and we're just, you know, back pressure, whatnot. But a lot of people want to sit there and do this. And that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. However, I like to do it like this. I like to stand up like this. Start like that. I'm never going to be like that at the table. I don't plan that way. However, if I'm going to stand like this, and I could put this table, you know, over here and do that, but I'm not. I can do it standing up, okay? So I want to just sit there and I'll show you, right? Hook it up to my carabiner, okay? Maybe take it down, not or two. There we go. All I want to do is just when I bring it back, you know, once again, band goes into the webbing of my, I want to go back like that. I want to keep it like this, right? And just commit, you know? That's all I'm doing. Just like this. I don't want to go all the way out and then bring it up. I want to keep it just like that. They got this thing called muscle memory. So what I want to do is just keep this relationship right here, right? And then, if you haven't noticed, I'm locking my pronator, you know, as I'm doing this exercise. I want to make sure I get the best workout as possible as I mimic on the table. We're going to go to the right side. I don't know how this is going to do because my right's not the best right now, so we're going to see. Once again, locking my pronator here, and I'm just pulling back. Still a little sore, not as bad as I thought, but still, I want to be able to get that going, you know? So I guess you can say hammer curl strength, only this time, I'm not having a dumbbell, you know, bring it up here. I'm not bringing it up that way. I want to kind of keep things at a 90, break a little bit, bring it back like that. Same thing I had with the braided band, kind of go back. You can do it with the bands. You can do it with the weights. You can alternate as far as that goes. Once again, elbow's important. You know, if you missed it, you know, once again, have it down here, you know, and go as far as you can, you know, and we want to exercise that, you know. So you can probably do the same way there. Let me spin this around. Thanks for being patient. And I come under here, right? Put it right below here, and you can sit there and just do this. Now, if I want to challenge myself, and I don't know how this is going to work as far as does it strengthen this area here, I don't know. But if I really want to challenge myself, you get a bigger band. So we get the Big Daddy, the biggest band I got, this big blue one right here. And I can just sit there, put the band right there, walk this way, and do the same thing, you know, just like here, just like that. Now, of course, going the other way, it's probably not gonna work. It's gonna have limited me a little bit, you know. Oh yeah, I don't know if you heard that pop, but it's gonna limit me just like that. Again, this is good for your shoulders, you know, whether it be here, you know, up top. This doesn't look right because I want to do it this way, but look how my elbow pops out. So just thought of something. Instead of having a band up here or have it right here, you know, the difference between having it here going this way and see how my elbow gets away from my body, as opposed to having it down here where it stays tight, you know. That's what I want, you know. I want everything to be tight as possible, you know what I mean? So that's what we want to work on. Same thing, going this way, have it down here, and we can just do that, you know. Want everything as tight as possible. So once again, just stuff I'm gonna do with the bands, stuff, you know, I wanna do with the up pressure, back pressure, however you wanna describe that. So that is something you can do, you know, and I like that. And I'm glad. Oh, and by the way, if I really wanna do the same thing with the band, I can also do with this too. Check it out. So go ahead and do this right quick. Spin this camera around. Once again, thanks for your patience. I will take this. Now, I'm not really sure if this works side pressure or what have you, but we're gonna do this anyway. I will pull this out, okay? We're gonna go just like this, right? And now, all we're gonna do is just side pressure here, right? That's all we're doing. Doing this, I am keeping my cup and just going straight sideways, you know? This is something you can gauge because I got weights, whereas with the band, it's more of, I wanna lock this up and do static holds. So with the weights, we do weight, you document it down so you're getting stronger. Same thing with the band, take this bad boy, go all the way you can, as far as you can, and hold that, and you can do it for time. So remember, bands is time, weights, document, see if you're getting stronger. So, you know, thanks a lot for watching. And I will see you when I see you. Y'all take care. Thanks for watching again. This thing is still going.